Hey guys, welcome back to the Backpin Podcast. I'm Jesse.
I'm Alex.
Today we're going to give a little overview of Alex's ride that was on Thursday and give us a little background about between both of us. So
go into our childhoods a little bit maybe and stuff.
Definitely, yeah, and how I got into ag and got some experience through that.
Yeah.
So how was your ride Thursday?
It was good actually. Best ride I've had at practice since
Hell yeah,
we
that's what I'm talking about.
Started last June or July or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this is the best ride I've had at practice. So I'm finally starting to get it down, get the movements.
Hell yeah.
It was a little iffy in the chute at first because he kept ducking his head down. And so whenever I went to finally slide up and nod, he ducked his head down and it slid me a little farther forward. And he went and slammed into the side of the chute and got my spur stuck in my rope.
Oh,
so I was like, don't open it yet. Never mind.
Never mind.
Let me get my spur.
Pull off a Brady Fielder. Like, no, go bring it back.
Yeah. Because I was like, I don't want to get hung up at practice because it was also super muddy. I think because it was a frozen ground where we had all these winter storms.
Mm-hmm.
And so he tilled it up before we got out there. And so it was about boot-high mud.
Oh, shit.
I was like, if I get hung up, I know none of y'all are going to come help me because I wouldn't help you.
I wouldn't help you. Fuck.
Or they wouldn't be fast enough or something. So I was like, all right, let me get my spur unstuck.
Okay.
Got out on him, rode good. Got a little bouncy, but I got pulled back up, fought for the center the whole time.
Think because you were aiming for the mud and you didn't want to touch the mud?
There was one point where I was about to come off of him. I was over on the side.
Yeah.
I don't remember which side, but I saw the mud, and my body just set itself back up.
That's awesome.
Because it was a big old puddle. Probably would have drowned.
Yeah, probably would have.
But yeah, my body just set itself back up. I was like, there's a muscle memory kicking
How was the get off?
I mean, it wasn't too bad. My hand got stuck a little like it always does, so I didn't land on my feet or nothing, but I got off good. Immediately stood up, no rolling around or nothing. So
nice.
I planned getting off as I was getting off. It wasn't like a fall off.
Right. Do you think you hit the 8 seconds on that one?
Yeah, I watched the video. I did. It was maybe 7.8 or 8.
Close enough. Yeah, you hit the 8.
Yeah.
Good deal.
My goal was to make it past the mud.
Yeah, fair enough. Hell yeah.
All right.
Come on. There you go.
So
I heard you guys had some trouble with the chutes, though. I heard the one guy was.
Oh yeah, he that we didn't till up that first 2 feet in front of the chute, so we could still walk and stuff.
Yeah.
That ground was frozen solid. So we went to open his chute. All our chutes opened fine with a little bit of took a little bit of extra pull, but they all opened.
Okay.
Went to open his, and it caught just one little small hill of dirt.
Oh,
that was frozen solid. Gate stopped, and bull slammed him right into the chute gate, which opened the gate.
Holy fuck.
He's fine. He didn't get hurt or nothing.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, it just kind of sucked because all the rest of us rode good, and then he didn't get to get out. And
so that was his re-ride, but he didn't take the opportunity.
Well, we were gonna put him on another one, but he when the bull finally got out, his rope was still on, and it dropped it right in the mud puddle.
Fuck.
Which coated the entire thing, soaked it. So he was like, I don't want to sit here and clean it while y'all wait on me and stuff.
18-degree weather. Yeah, I would like, nah, not today, son.
Yeah, we were like, your rope's gonna freeze before you even get it clean.
Yeah, for the most part, huh?
But yeah, so the one thing we changed that practice that we haven't done any other practice that we're going to start doing now is as soon as we get there, we get on the buck right first before we get on the bulls.
Okay.
So we're going to start getting on it, get the blood flowing, juices flowing, and get that muscle memory kind of kicking in.
Yeah.
But that's what we all did, a couple rounds on it, and then when we got on the bulls, we all rode great.
That's awesome. I heard you had some trouble in the back pin there over there.
Yeah, so first bull we bucked. Got him out, went to get him in the chute to take his flank rope off. Didn't realize we had a big old ice sheet there right at the entrance.
Okay.
So he slipped around on that. We finally got him situated, calmed down, got his flank rope off. Then we had to sit there and break up all this ice for like 10 minutes. And it was a good like 6 inches thick.
Damn.
So we couldn't break all of it, but we got it like grooved up enough to have a foothold and stuff.
Okay.
And then all was going well, and then we got the last bull, bucked him, went to load him in there to get his flank rope off. The exit gate didn't latch all the way, so he pushed right through it, mixed in with the other bulls.
Oh, damn. Did you have to climb up in there?
Yeah, me and one other guy sat there and chased him around for like 10 minutes trying not to get hooked, getting this flank rope off. because he was just running all in the middle of them and stuff. So
what a mess.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And then back there, like, none of us got muddy riding.
Yeah.
We all rode good.
Okay.
So I had like a little on my knee from landing. That was it. Got back there. The pin we turn them into after we take their flank rope off is an inner pin, so it's surrounded by pins.
Right.
So they're all muddy. So that's where we're walking through.
Oh shit.
So by the time I was done, I had it to the top of my boots full of mud.
Well, it sounds like you're gonna be cleaning your gear for a bit. You don't want that rust action again, do you?
No, I've had that before. Yeah. Luckily, I got some like better expensive spurs now, so they shouldn't rust that easy.
Okay.
Them old ones I had were like $30 or something.
I got those ones.
Yeah.
So I got to clean them every time.
Yep, and they rusted so bad.
Damn.
But yeah, it was a good day. Good day of training.
Good deal.
Learned us some stuff, and
so use the buckrite first prior to getting on.
Yep, we're gonna use it every time. Get on it first, and then go get on bulls. Because I mean,
Nice.
it also to me it makes sense because you're like, you can slow down a little bit. That buckrite still moves pretty good, but it's not a bull. You can actually sit there and look, make sure you're doing it right, and you're like, okay, I got it down in my head. Let's go do it.
For sure. Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Well, we can just jump right into how we both kind of like got ourselves involved in ag.
Yeah, how we grew up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm originally from California, so I grew up in a small town called Tulare, and it's a small little cow town. If you don't smell shit, you're not making money. So
Yeah, that's
kind
how
of
it
one of
goes.
those. So my papi, he had a ranch when I was younger. Got to have experience around cattle and all that.
Yeah.
I remember playing where they load up the cows in that chute off the trailer.
Yep.
Remember playing around that and got some poison ivy off of that one. That one, I hate poison ivy. When I was in high school, I did some ag classes, ag bio, did that, some other stuff involved with ag.
Yeah.
And then we have the World Ag Show, which is pretty cool. So that's where different countries, not just like states, different countries come in and they all kind of look around at the World Ag Show, and there's $1 billion equipment there. Crazy stuff for that. So I got to experience that. So yeah, small town Tulare. Had experience in ranches. My dad, he used to service barns and build them.
Okay.
So got involved in that a little bit. And then yeah, that's pretty much about me for getting.
Did you ever do
ag.
like 4-H or anything while you were in school?
I didn't have. So by the time I reached high school, my papi got rid of the ranch, so I had nowhere to put. I didn't know where to put the cattle or the pig or whatever.
Yeah.
So I ended up going into small engines and welding schools or classes. So did those.
Still stuff you need on a farm.
Yeah, and then that actually kind of. So my first ever job was with ag planes, so air tractor. I used to work on those. I actually got some school credit for working. It was like an internship basically.
Yeah.
And I worked on them, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got to go into the sulfur bin, and that sucked ass. Got to work on that.
Yeah.
The spray boom and like the ins and outs of aviation. That's actually how I started to realize that I loved aviation.
Is that when you got your pilot's license too?
It was, yeah. I was kind of in the middle of that. So I got my pilot's license when I was 17.
Yeah.
Sold it when I was 16. So that was really cool. Haven't flown since though. Just life didn't work out that way.
Yeah, we need to go back and redo them together.
For sure, dude. I definitely want to get back into it. I think I want to go for my Hilo license though.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that before.
Yeah.
So you can hop around a little bit.
Yeah, get into like those tight areas and maybe land at a rodeo at one point, you know?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do it so we can get to like farther rodeos because that's how Lane Frost used to do it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he didn't fly. It was one of the guys he traveled with. I don't remember if it was Tough or who, but they had it and they'd fly around to rodeos and stuff.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I was like, man, we can go hit some of those.
Hop around and hit some rodeos
go to
quicker.
Those Midwest rodeos where there's actually good guys.
Dude, most definitely. Imagine we start making more money. We get into the Vision Jet, dude. That'd be wild.
Show up like we're what's his name? Just won the Bronx.
Rocket Steiner?
Yeah, show up like.
He just did that bus tour thing. That was cool.
Yeah, that was a good series.
Yeah, definitely.
I like the Cowboy channel a lot on YouTube because they're the ones that ran that, did that or sponsored that deal kind of.
Okay, yeah.
It was like a big boot barn sponsor or whatever, but Cowboy channel did the posting of it or whatever.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know what it's production.
Production,
I guess.
yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, and they got a couple good podcasts on there too. I like.
Nice. So what about your background? How'd you
Grew up, well, I was born in Texas, and then grew up kind of oil field, kind of city type when I was younger. And then had my first interaction with cattle was actually had a nanny that I would stay with when my mom was working, and I would get to, her husband was a trucker. Mostly he did like some refrigerator trailers, but mostly cows.
Yeah.
So I'd get to go with him on the road sometimes, and whenever we did the cows, and he'd let me help load them into the truck and stuff like that. So that was like my first one, was helping out at the feedlots doing that.
Nice.
And then had I think when I was like 3 maybe, my mom was dating this guy that was a bull rider, and so he would take us with him. And I started getting on sheep, and I got a couple trophies from riding sheep. I was pretty good at it, because I wouldn't let go. I'd be underneath of them hanging on. I have one specifically I remember from that time where I was like underneath of him hanging on.
Yeah.
And then he went all the way to the fence and then turned around, and then I let go.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I got that one, and then I was probably 4, got on my first steer, and then did that, and then things didn't end up working out between them, so we kind of stopped going for a while.
Yeah.
And then she got married, my dad joined the Army, and then so we moved, ended up moving to Tennessee, and then ended up they got some property out there, and I think it was like 12 acres or something, but mostly woods.
Yeah.
We just had a little bit cleared.
Okay.
So we didn't have like a full ranch or anything, but we had a horse, some goats, which we did a 4-H, so we had 4-H goats.
Nice.
And we had god-awful amount of chickens. I think we had 50 chickens a year.
Oh, no.
Because you go to the, we had a Rural King, which is like a Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
Just a feed store kind of. But we'd go there, and they were $1 a piece.
Okay.
For little baby chicks. So
Yeah.
my mom would just load up the cart.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, we don't need all these chickens. So
chickens.
I think one year we had 50 chickens.
Holy God.
And eggs. We would give away dozens of eggs to our dentist and stuff.
Just because you couldn't hold on to them. Yeah.
We had so many eggs.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so I ended up with that. And we had, we didn't have cows, but our neighbor, he had a couple cows that me and my brother would help him with, because they'd always get out, so we'd have to go herd them back into his house.
Gotcha.
Like 6 miles down the road.
Oh my God.
Because we lived on a little dirt road that was like, it was like a 12-mile long dirt road.
Yeah.
And there was like 5 people that lived on it.
Okay.
Because it was mostly refuge land, like state land.
Yeah.
But yeah, so his cows would get out. They were Jersey cows, full of milk, like milk and Jersey cows.
Oh.
2 of them.
Yeah.
He built a 6-foot fence. They would jump over it.
Oh my God.
I was like, I didn't know cows could jump that high.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They would, like once a week, they'd jump over it, walk up the road like 6 miles.
Jesus.
And we have to go chase them back down. So yeah, ended up getting some experience with cows, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Okay.
But
you have more experience than I did, though. I mean, at least you got on something. The sheep and then your steers.
Yeah.
You had some idea of it.
Yeah, and then I kind of like always wanted to do it, but never. Where we were growing up, there was never an opportunity to go do it.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's a PRCA rodeo that goes there once a year, and that's it. That's it for rodeo there.
Okay.
Because most of it is like beef cattle operations there.
Yeah.
So there's no like rodeo opportunities, and I wasn't like knowledgeable enough to like go out myself and try to find it.
Gotcha.
So I ended up came over here, joined the Navy, came over here. And then once I was like 18, I went and got on a couple. And then once I got out of the Navy is when I actually started rodeoing hard. Because I was like, I've wanted to do it forever. I'm going to do it.
You're going to do it, you set your mind to it, and
so
got it done.
And now I want to own my own bulls.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Mostly, I eventually maybe get into the stock contracting. But mostly I just want some practice bulls. I can go get on like every day so I can get it down.
Most definitely. That sounds like a great plan.
Yeah.
Hopefully you invite me over. Be great. Am I invited?
Yeah, you got to come help me build the fence.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. I'm down.
Then we can have our own back pens to do our podcast
Dude,
in.
that'd be amazing. Oh man, I'll help you put the chutes on there too. Make a little bucking arena.
Yeah, I actually, what was it? Maybe it was 4 or 5 years ago. I actually got 3 cows. Had some land I was borrowing from somebody and got some cows just because I was like, I know I'm getting out of the Navy soon. I want to start kind of getting this together.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ended up having to deploy one more time, so I had to get rid of them. But ended up getting them, and I got them cheap. It was I think they were 1-year-olds, and he had just got them from the sale barn, but he wasn't going to keep them. He was just going to take them back because I don't know, he overstocked or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But gave them to me for $750 a piece.
Dude, that's a deal.
They're probably 600 pounds.
Yeah.
And one of them looked like it could be a promising bucker, and it was an angry bull. He was not happy. He always broke out of the fence. He'd chase you down.
God.
One time he got a piece of barbed wire stuck to his fence where he broke the fence and then broke a piece off, and he got a piece of barbed wire stuck to his leg.
Oh,
so I had to go
shit.
chase him down.
Yeah.
He did not like to be handled, and I didn't have any chutes or anything.
Yeah.
I just had a field. And so I had to go chase him down, and I had my wife with me whenever we were dating. I was like, "You want to help me?" She's like, "No." She's like, "I know what that one does."
No.
So I had to go chase him down myself. And then another time I was trying to build chutes. I went around, like, I found a bunch of old gates and stuff, like fence panels.
Yeah.
And just all over the place, like people selling them on Facebook. I drove like for 8 hours over the weekend just collecting fence panels and stuff. I was like, I'm gonna build some makeshift chutes. Because I also wanted to get a squeeze chute so I could get like a vet and stuff in there.
Oh, yeah.
But it has a build my own chutes, and there's some crappy panels, like rusted out, barely holding on. But got one of them screwed to a wall at the barn area, and then had a little one of those like little man gates so you can go through.
Yeah.
Had that for my front and back, and just wired them together. I didn't have clamps or nothing.
Oh my God.
And then I was getting the other one on, the front one, and I was like, okay, let me make sure the cow fit in here.
Yeah.
And it would have fit. I was just like, I was excited to want to get a cow in there. Didn't have it strapped. I had some wire on it holding it up because I was like, what can go wrong?
What can go wrong?
I get this gate open. I finally get this cow chased in there.
Okay.
And as soon as it's in there and I shut that back gate, this one wasn't an angry one.
Yeah, it's just one
she was like calmer, like I could go up and pet her and stuff, but that scared her. So I got her in there. She sticks her head through this one that I had on the outside, not wired up.
Okay.
Sticks her head in it and takes off across the field with this big old long, like 8-foot gate. It was an 8-foot gate. It wasn't even a small, like little 5-foot one. 8-foot gate running across the field.
Oh, shit.
I had to go chase her down and get this thing off of her.
Oh my God.
I was like, well, there goes that idea.
What a fucking trip. Holy shit.
But
well, now that we're kind of like knowing what we need to get and everything, we'll probably do this one right.
Yeah.
For sure.
I built the fence right. It was after I got the cows, just my experimentation that were going wrong.
Okay.
Because
trial and error didn't work out.
Because he said he had the cows. I was like, all right, I'll buy them. It was me and another guy kind of like went halves, but got screwed over by him, so didn't go halves.
Yeah.
But got I was like, all right, we'll take them. Alarm's going off. Hold on, guys. All right, we're good. But ended up, I said, I'll take them. Give me 3 days. Went to Tractor Supply, bought like $1,000 of fencing and T-posts and everything.
Yeah.
And bought and got a fence up around 3 acres in 3 days.
Damn.
So
that's impressive.
But it was 5-strand and 3-strand electric wire.
Hell yeah.
And we got like a 20-acre box for the electric fence.
Oh shit. Hey guys, sorry about that. We had to take a break real quick. Let's get back on it.
Yeah, we were talking about my cows, stuff, our background. Yeah, I used to 4-H. Back to that, we had those goats. Because there's 5 of us kids, so we each had a goat. I was the only one that took real good care of mine. In our state, I won grand champion for like 2 years with my goat.
Nice.
So he's a good goat. And then I don't remember. I think we had to give him back to 4-H, or we sold him or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, probably more likely. My dad was involved in not 4-H, but the ag. Shoot, I can't remember. He was involved in ag I can't remember the fucking name. Anyways, he had a cow. He had a Jersey cow, and he
Like
took
the
FFA.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was part of FFA, and he had a cow as well. I think it was a heifer.
Yeah.
And he could pretty much lay next to her. It's how good he got it trained.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, that's crazy. So I wish I could have done it, but it didn't work out that way for me.
Yeah, 4-H is great, and FFA, I love them. They're a big part of my life.
Yeah.
That's where we also got our starter chickens before my mom bought all the other chickens, because the 4-H gave us chickens too.
Yeah, okay.
So we ended up with chickens, and then we ended up with more chickens. That's a downhill slope. Now
yes.
my wife wants chickens. I was like, 6 max. And at free range, they don't stay in a cage.
Keep it at 6.
Yep.
Nice.
So I was like, we're not eating 6 eggs a day, so that's plenty.
Yeah, for sure.
Get 1 or 2 for eggs, and the rest is because they need friends or whatever.
Yeah.
And some llamas too, or alpacas maybe.
Alpacas, yeah.
One of the, I don't know the difference.
I don't either. I just know they got long necks.
I think one of them spits or something.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think there's one that does and doesn't.
Yeah, but yeah, FFA, 4-H, those are good things. I liked them. I think we had FFA, but couldn't do it or something because I was homeschooled, so we had to be involved in like the county programs. We couldn't be involved in the school programs.
Okay.
So, and the 4-H was county, so that was pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, I think because FFA would be the other way.
Yeah.
It's the
I think so.
school system.
But yeah, grand champion. So I got a little trophy and a hat that said State Farm on it because they sponsored it.
Hell yeah.
That was my prize.
Nice. For how much money you put into the goat, you got a hat. Nice.
My mom and dad put money into it.
Right.
I just spent a lot of. I had it. That thing was so well trained. So at the 4-H show, you got to keep them on a leash so they don't run off and stuff. All that.
Yeah.
Mine, I had it on the leash because you're required to, and never needed it. It always walked right next to me like it was a dog.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
And then I had it so well trained. If I came outside in the morning to feed it, it was right there.
Nice.
But yeah, now I don't want goats.
No.
No, they tear stuff up. They get into everything. When you're a kid, it's cool because it's not your stuff.
Right. That's true. True. For sure.
When you're an adult, you're like, but I like that thing and that thing.
Well, should we get into the talk about some future stuff we've been working on? I mean,
yeah, we mentioned the fantasy bull riding app. We got that on Android now. We're not going to talk too much on it because we're going to do a dedicated episode, but we're just going to keep bringing it up until people download it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's on Android. We're still waiting on iOS to approve some stuff because they're a little more strict. So there's privacy policies and all that they got to review.
Right. But I mean, the FBR app is turning out really good.
Yeah, the app itself really good.
It's not called FBR. It's FBR Pick'em.
FBR Weekly Pick'em.
Weekly Pick'em. Yep.
Yeah, and I'll throw a link in the description to the Google Play
Sweet.
app. Yeah, it's turning out real well. Got some updates ready to push once it's on iOS as well. I'm doing live stream. We're gonna maybe not every week, but we're gonna try to every week before the picks lock. We're gonna do a live stream so y'all can hop on, tell us who you'd pick. Maybe we can go over your picks, why we like or don't like your picks. Oh, our alarm's going off again. Hold on.
We're getting raided.
Yeah, somebody's coming back here. But yeah, so do some live streams so y'all can hop on, talk about your picks, talk about our picks, see who's better, y'all or us. But there's more of y'all, so our chances are slim. But yeah, do that. We're trying to build a community around it. But yeah, I won't talk too much on it until we do the actual episode on it.
And I think too, for this weekly pick'em, if you're into the PBR, it's definitely going to be like a funner thing to do. You get
I was
involved with
sitting
it.
there because right now I'm the only one that downloaded it
Yeah.
because I'm testing it.
Right.
So I picked him and I was sitting there last night watching, and I was watching the leaderboards move, and I was like, "Come on!" Now.
Yeah, it's more of it keeps your attention to the PBR, and it gets way more involved than you think. Like looking at all the stats and the data, and coming in with the points, and like how did he perform? How did he do this? How did the bull perform? You know, like it's definitely it's way funner.
Yeah.
Enjoyable experience for sure.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a guest episode for that. We're gonna bring on the other guy we work with to talk more on it. I don't know if we have any more guest episodes planned. Try to get some guys on. I want to try to get maybe like some new starter guys on, see what their experience has been.
Most definitely, yeah.
compared to ours and stuff like that.
Get some more input, someone else's experiences in. That'd be good.
If there's anybody y'all want us to get on, maybe not a specific person, but a type of person, like a starter, maybe an experienced guy. We know a few people we could probably get on. We just need to know if y'all want to actually listen to them talk.
Yeah.
And then, I think that's most of the updates.
Yeah, there might be a wife episode, maybe.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing a wife episode.
That one's
so
gonna
we can
be
hear their thoughts on us bull riding.
He's gonna talk so much shit about me, dude.
Yeah, the good thing about that episode is we don't have to talk.
Yeah, they're
they'll do all
the whole time.
So we'll do that one on a week whenever it's slow and we don't have much to talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and hopefully the snow melts soon so we can go back to practice. We got almost, I think out where I'm at, we got 8 inches of snow.
Yeah, I got 4.
Yeah, so. And practice is right in the middle, so they probably got 6.
6 inches probably, yeah, more than likely.
So hopefully that melts so we can go back to practice. Otherwise, it's probably going to be a couple weeks. Wait on the ground to thaw.
Yep.
But, that's all my updates.
Yeah, that's all mine too. I think, thanks guys again for joining the Backpin, and hopefully we see you next episode.
Yeah, see y'all later.